Remco van de Hofstad, University of Eindhoven. You basically were asking some questions to a speaker. What is your take on complexity research and where it should be going in the next couple of years?
Complexity research is very important. Our society is becoming ever more complex and we need to find ways in dealing with that. In my own research I'm dealing with networks, and of course there's a clear link between networks and complexity science, and well, this is fascinating. So what we try to understand is what the relation is between, on the one hand, the topology of the network, on the other hand the behavior of processes on the network. And this is a very big question. It has very many different angles, and we like to explore those.
Yeah, you saw that networks became more, in the talks we saw that networks became more intelligent, with the cells, and we saw that they became more unstable. What are the most important research topics to figure out?
Well, for example, we're trying to build energy networks, and if we're thinking about renewable sources, we would like to use those in a clever way. But we also know that these energy systems, they become less stable when we use this.
And financial systems.
And financial systems as well. So this is a very delicate balance that we need to strike, and this gives rise to fascinating scientific questions.
Yeah. Because of complexity, Professor Barbarossa was not here this morning, and he gave it through video conferencing, through Hangout. How did you like that?
Well, that's of course a very good example of how we can use networks to our benefit. If, let's say, this would have happened 10 years ago, we would just be doomed and there would not have been a talk. So I'm not sure what would have happened then. This would have made use...
You would have given a talk.
Well, it would have made use of other kinds of resiliences, I guess, from our community. But of course, it's lovely that we can arrange for this.
If you had $20 million to spend on research on complexity, how would you distribute it?
Well, there were a couple of very clever things that were being said. I think you should distribute it in small amounts to clever people who have a good idea, also with an outlook to applications.
And is the science money budget distribution system, is that complex enough to basically be able to do that?
Well, that's a very good question. It is smart and complex, but we do see a movement away from having small scholarships, which we used to have in mathematics, where you just get money for one PhD student. So I'm really wondering what the relation is between these two aspects, getting larger amounts of money, so that basically means that we ourselves, as scientists, will have to think about how to achieve the most with the money that we get.
Good luck thinking about that.